Hello everyone, I'm McYawgi and welcome to Indie Bash, where I try out a bunch of different indie games I found on the interwebs. This time I have Winter Falls. It's a narrative short game. You return to your hometown to find clues to what really happened 20 years ago, when the town was set on fire. Wow. The town was set on fire, the entire town. Maybe we're living in Rome and Nero's in power. 20 years have passed since we left the town. I can't control anything. What a beautiful car, like a sports car. A very square Porsche. Porsche? According to Joe Tribbiani, it's Porsche, so I'm gonna call it Porsche. It's beautiful. The music is nice, but there's not much happening here. I have to click something. Oh shit! I missed a lot of things. That was when the Great Fire left most of the city in ruins. So that was 20 years ago, which is what you're trying to figure out now. I still remember that day in every detail. I remember how my father helped me get out of our house before the floor went down. Him with it. Ooh. Rip Dad. I never saw anything sinister with the event though, but as I thought back on it, I got a feeling that something terrible was behind it. For a month or so, I have been having these terrible dreams about the town. I knew that they were extremely vivid and that they had something to do with Winter Falls, but I can't seem to remember the details. I just finished watching House of Cards, so I kinda say details now because he does it, Mr. Underwood. After a month of little to no sleep, I decided to travel back to the town, back to where it all began. I had an old golden pocket watch that was inherited from my father. I did not know why, but I decided to bring it with me, even though it didn't work. As the vibrant sun was getting fainter and the trees were passing by my car window, I noticed that the watch was working again. Oh man, there's something supernatural going on. It was a strange event, but it was nothing compared to what would come. So what will come? I'm terrified. Ooh, this is like 20 FPS, 30? It's so blurry. Winterfall looked just like I remembered it, but at the same time completely different. So the light effects are pretty good, the textures are not very good, and the frame rate, or there's some blurring or something going on. So when I move I can't see anything, it's just super blurry. The last time I saw this street was when my mother and I left in our car, and I watched as the house got engulfed in the internal flames. It's like a cardboard house. It's a cardboard home. I don't know what accent that is, but it's a cardboard home. It's actually brick and mortar. It looked like cardboard from all the way over there, okay? Now there were only ruins left where the houses were standing. Oddly enough, they seemed completely untouched since the fire. Like a mirror back then, only much more distorted and tainted. What the fuck does that mean? Oddly enough, they seemed completely untouched since the fire. Okay, so since the fire, nobody's touched them. Alright, that makes sense. I saw a large school building on my right. I went to the left though. What is this? It's like a public bathroom. But I guess this is the bathroom used in the Jurassic Park movies. You sit here, you shit, and the T-Rex eats you from the waist up. Brutal. So this is where the fire was. Only the toilet survived. I saw a large school building on my right, and it looks almost like it had done back in the days of mine here. See, I totally jumbled that sentence, but you get the gist, right? The fire had spared these large brick buildings, so they were mostly intact. Yeah, they look fine. Some scorch marks here and there, but I don't know where they come from. I remember a back door into the school, somewhere on this side, and I figured that I could use a shortcut through the abandoned school. So where the hell am I going? What am I looking for? Am I looking for my old home? E or A to interact. Ooh, the effects are amazing. The first thing I saw as I walked through the door was a large, ominous blood stain. Oh dear God. Something is wrong here, Scoob. Why do I try to do Scooby impressions? I'm terrible at them. Was someone killed here? Was there still someone here murdering anyone who comes too close? See, that seems like a very reasonable explanation. If you're crazy, who the fuck would do that? I tried to shut these thoughts out as I continued through the otherwise clean and untouched corridor. Oh no! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's a secret path. Jesus, what? What? As I turned around, I saw something moving back there. Oh, dear God. There was a strange-looking entity rising from the floor. It looked like a person, but made from blood. Okay. I can't keep up. It slowly walked towards me. Every step giving terrible noise. I had to find a way out of here. Oh, it's so dark. It's so dark. Okay, I did not... Oh! I fell through the floor. It crumbled. As I looked around me, I came to the realization that I was in a tunnel dug underground. The walls were made of dirt and gravel. Oh shit, that looked like a giant eye, just staring at me from a meter away. I got an uncanny feeling of being watched. Yeah, it's a massive eye right in front of me. And decided to move on through the dark maze. I found my phone and used it as a light. So the blood guy is gone. That's good. Why the fuck is the ground creaking as if it were wood? What was this thing? Was I seeing things, going insane, or was it something real? I couldn't decide on what was the best alternative. Probably... I don't know what's better, actually. I don't know what is better, actually. A blood creature of demon magic, or going insane. When I walked through the tunnel, I tried to piece the events together into something sensible, but I just couldn't. What has happened in this town? Has this to do with a fire? So, I'm moving this, I presume. Oh man. As I thought of it, there wasn't any explanation for why the town burned down. In front of me there was a wall, cracked with an opening just large enough for me. The room was damp and it didn't have a lot of light shining into it. Where was this? There was a hidden room behind the walls. There was... Okay, so there is demon stuff going on here. I don't know much about the supernatural, but I could see that this was protection from a demon. There was a book on the desk. Okay, so it's just... The pages only had... Forgive me, Father. For I have sinned? Or what? I'm not going back there. You can try all you want, but... I'm not. Okay, maybe I am. Like, there are no sound effects, no music, no, like, nature sounds or creaking other than my feet. It's really eerie. Now, how do we deactivate the demon protection barrier? Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I have to pull this? Oh. Whoa! Pulled the rope connected to the ceiling. I heard a noise coming from the other room. Oh, it's the trapdoor. The transitions are amazing. Oh, look. It's like you're climbing a bookshelf. I finally knew where I was. I was in the church. It was completely untouched by both flame and time. It looked like everyone had just left the place and never come back. I felt a weird smell, like oranges. Why, oranges do not smell weird. I suddenly got some sort of vision where I could get 3 things. I could see 3 things. A pocket watch, a cross, and a gold bar. So that's my watch on the right there. A product of my mind struggling to comprehend what was going on, or something real. Maybe a clue. So can you take your phone back up? Because I can't see shit. I got the cross. On the priest's desk, there was a journal that still was completely intact. It was already open and revealed a page saying, "Oh, 1997. I saw him again. The memories are coming back. It was 20 years ago the 4 of us found the gold. It was 20 years ago John died. I know it was an accident, but we're not innocent. As the dark voice guided us down into the cave hidden under the old temple, we found the cursed gold. We were young back then. We were only 20 years. We saw the riches in our lives of fortune ahead of us. After we had picked up most of the gold, I spotted a bag in the darkest corner of the cave. I presumed it contained gold and told John, who had the least gold with him, to pick it up. As he lifted it, the cave collapsed on him. I can still hear the dark voice laugh. Ooh, what a terrible thing indeed. So now what? I'm actually kind of nervous to turn around. So now I picked up the golden cross. Yes, now we can go out through the door, I guess. Hooray! Oh, next generation gaming. Fantastic transition screens. They're the best. So we're back out in... Oh, this is the church. I like the little music piano pieces. They're really nice, actually. So I have no idea where to go. The windows are all fine. They're very reflective. Ooh, grocery store. The head bobbing is a little bit annoying. I mean, I'm not a fan of head bobbing ever. If I can, I always turn it off. Oh, it's the cinema. Yeah, the music is really nice. The swing. My father's cinema looked pretty much like when I was a kid. Yeah, I don't think the building would change that much. The A fell over. It also survived the fire. This was like my second home, where I spent a lot of time with my friends, watching movies both new and old. Oh, I didn't want to leave. The music was so nice. I don't know what it is about it, but the music just really adds to the game. It's kind of weird. Okay, so this music is not what I like, but the piano pieces are kind of semi-low quality, but it just works. The dark corridors didn't feel welcoming or filled with excitement anymore. I got an ominous feeling being watched again. Oh, what the fuck? Am I an ant? Are we in the world's... Is this a cinema for ants? Like... How did this happen? The only door that was open was the one leading into Dad's office. Okay. My reading skills are just deteriorating by the minute. So that's a movie. Ooh, a cogwheel. On his desk there was a note. Okay. I think I saw John today. I can't get rid of the guilt of being part of his death, and I don't think keeping his death a secret was a good idea. He simply got manipulated by the gold. And it's finally time to pay the price. But I think that the deep voice we heard in the cave is the one to blame. I really do, man. Yeah, blame the voices. Everyone's gonna agree with you. I know that he's responsible for John's death, and I think that he will rise soon if we don't do anything about it. We need to return what he gave us. I won't let my son get hurt because of our greed. Will. So is this the father? So there's no blood guy here. That's really all I care about. I don't need to get blood ambushed. Reading my father's words was somehow comforting. It had held a clue of what it held a clue of what I must do. On the desk there was also part of a circular item made of part of stone, part of gold. I took it with me. So here we go. I guess I'm just leaving. Not gonna bother with anything more in here. It's too dark. So the father was part of the crew that stole the cursed gold. Maybe he's in fact a pirate. Just stole the black pearl from Captain Jack Sparrow. Savvy. Right, where are we off to? I guess I just follow the main streets. This is where I came from though. Can I enter any of these side buildings? I shouldn't be able to. Yeah, this music is really nice. I guess it's a statue, or used to be a statue. So here is definitely something. This place was strictly off limits according to Dad, and therefore I never ventured here, so it's a graveyard, probably. This place is okay, so I'm not gonna... I need the third item. Let's scurry away and find it. Oh, there's a building I haven't been to. Looks like a little town building, like parliamentary building. Because of those pillars and the little house, the little hat, the little ceiling. I thought I saw someone. Ooh. Oh, it looked like I needed to insert something into the stone, right? I forgot to press space to read the notes. Or just get rid of the little text things. So here we get the third item. Surprisingly, the doors were not locked. Like in the church, everything was preserved just like before the fire. I can't crouch. I can't walk by. Winter's Cafe. Coffee, $1. Jill sandwich, $2. And donuts, $1. Yep. So, it's currently May of 1997, or that's when the fire happened. Everyone just left. Year, gold. What? So it's a passcode, alright, wait. Cinema. There is nothing here but numbers. Back. Church note. 1497? I don't know. Let's try that. 1497. No, okay. Just 1997 then. There's no audio cue telling you whether you're right or not. I saw him again. The memories are coming back. 20 years ago. 1977. That should be it. Hang on. 1977. Hey! I did it! See, I'm stupid. Right. Oh, wait. I have to read this first. No! Fuck! Okay, hang on. The vault was almost empty. There were only 3 things. A gold bar, a part of some weird item, and a note. The banknote. Taking that gold was a mistake. As we did. As we did that, we awakened something far bigger than ourselves. I've done extensive research to get some sort of comprehension of what we are dealing with, and I have come to a very terrifying conclusion. It feeds every 20 years, every year it wants more. And it got its taste for humans again 20 years ago. It will be back soon. There is one good fact that I have found though. It needs to spread objects from its world to ours to establish a connection to our world. Oh, so the items I'm finding are just items he's throwing around so he can establish connection. It has been stopped before. We need to find the goal, but I'm afraid that it's already too late. I thought I saw John yesterday. I think it was some sort of warning. Okay, dear God. So this was 97. It's now 20 years later. I guess this is current year. Right, so I'm gonna get eaten by the blood demon. The note ended abruptly, like he had been stopped in the middle of writing. If I remember correctly, May 15th was the day Winter Falls burned down. Ooh. So they burned everything to get rid of that guy. That must have been it. So now we're going to the graveyard. Nothing can stop us today. Yeah, this song really resonates with me. Man, it's so good. I'd love a higher quality version of it just to listen to. It's really awesome. I don't recognize it either. I don't know if it's something the guy or the person who made this game made, or if it's just some kind of free music for everyone to use. So I think this is where we are now. Right, here it is, the graveyard. Mausoleum of Doom. The demon prison. Strictly off limits, yes. Three cogwheels. Okay. I couldn't believe that something like this existed in Winter Falls. Okay, now we're gonna be careful. What the fuck is that? Are they monitors? The rainbow. Oh, dear Moses. I saw the abominable creature. The sight of it was incomprehensible to the human mind. I couldn't breathe. It's the fourth dimension. Mash E or A. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and get eaten. It's like a big crab. I saw well, and I knew I needed to drop the golden items in there. Here we go. Rip my eyes. So it's a tentacle monster. Better be careful, because they tend to be quite rapey. What's going on? Why are we going backwards? We're not being dragged by our feet, are we? The first thing that came to mind was that I was dead. Then I realized that I was by my car, still in Winter Falls. Okay. I stopped it. It's gone! For now, of course. In another 20 years, someone else is gonna get eaten. I'll never come back here again. What? Why? It's your hometown. You have to come back. Yeah, anyway, that was Winter Falls. A short little narrative game where you walk around, find notes, uncover a short little story. It was cute. The music was the best part, I think. I really liked the piano pieces in the game. Anyway, if you enjoyed the game, there's a link in the description if you want to try it out yourself. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more like it in the future, you can tap that subscribe button and I will fulfill your needs in the future. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.